Good morning. Today is Saturday. I figured I would start the vlog. Little man and I are gonna go shopping today. I just bought a weekly planner that I love. The one that I have really is kind of like a desk one. I want to get a smaller planner. So I'm gonna go run to TJ Maxx. That's where I saw the one I think I really wanted. I also see that TJ Maxx is coming out, well, Home Goods is coming out with some Halloween. By the way, my son walking with the Roomba. I saw that Home Goods was starting to come out with Halloween stuff, so I'm hoping to find a Halloween mug. Let's go shop. Let's just recap my morning, shall we? I had actually a really good morning. He's been pretty sweet all morning, giving me kisses, giving me hugs, just been sweet. Well, all of a sudden, I get us ready, which any mom knows, it takes 80 minutes just to get you and your child ready. I get us ready, we're about to leave. I'm gonna put all my stuff in the car because it's just easier if I do it that way rather than getting all of us together. So I'm gonna put everything in the car when I notice my cat was in the garage. So at some point, we opened the garage this morning and she ran in and got stuck in there, and I knew I heard her crying. I was like, maybe she's on the roof because she's famous for doing that. She always gets on roofs of houses. I'm like, where the heck, when did you get in this garage? So I go out there and I notice it smells terrible, and I was like, there's no way the baby diapers I put in the trash last night is making this garage smell like this. So I was like, she definitely pooped somewhere. And what's funny is we have one of her litter boxes in the garage. She pooped, there's no litter in it, and so she pooped right next to it. I think she went into the litter box and was trying to see, okay, but there was also other stuff in there, so I know she wouldn't actually go in there. So she pooped right next to it. I kid you not, I could not, for the love of everything, get this poop up. I swear, my whole entire vlog channel is about poop and pee and throw up. How things have changed. But I kid you not, it was impossible to clean up. It took me 30 minutes. Of course, my son is screaming and crying because he can't go out there with me, and so he's panicking and all that fun stuff. But finally, I was able to clean it up. I don't know what the deal was. It was tar. But we'll move on from that. I am headed to Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee, and then we are gonna run to TJ Maxx, like I said, but we're also gonna run to the mall. Okay, so we went out, you guys saw, and didn't have good luck at all. TJ Maxx, and then we went to my mom's house and hung out there for a while, and now I'm back home. We're gonna go back over there for dinner tonight. Little man's down for his nap. I literally just had an epic panic attack at a moment. My little one, he has gotten very adventurous. He wants to stand on everything. He wants to climb everything. He was playing on the couch, and he's been doing really well to where he hasn't gone near the edge. And he ended up, he is fast. I ended up getting up to go catch him, and I don't know if it was a mixture of that or what, but he ended up falling off the couch. I panicked internally. I try not to panic in front of him because I want to actually see what his real reaction is, because I feel when parents panic and run to their child, I feel that puts the child in a panic, and I wanted to actually assess how he was actually feeling. He just wanted to cuddle for I think it was 10 minutes. He just wanted to watch some TV. He's not a cuddler, so I was like, this can either be two things. He just wants to cuddle because he's afraid he got hurt, he just wants to cuddle, or there is something wrong. But everything is good. He literally, as soon as he was done cuddling, he literally went straight to try and run on the couch, and I'm like, no, I don't even want you on the couch. I was losing it inside. I'm wanting to bawl, but everything's fine. I know that this is the first of millions of times he's gonna do this. He's gonna get hurt. This is gonna happen. It could be worse, it could be easier, whatever. I know this is gonna happen. Today was just one of those days where my son was so amazing. I'm sure you guys were expecting me to say today was a terrible day, because in a lot of my vlogs, that's just kind of how it is. Today was just such a good day. He was just so sweet and so loving and so smart. Every little thing, when we all went to my parents' house, every little thing he just would pick up and just say and do, and there's just days where you are so blown away, and like I can totally see it now. Like I totally see why he's been napping kind of strange the last week, and he's been fighting, or not fighting sleep, but like his sleep at night's been a little bit disturbed. I see now, because I truly believe he's not going through a leap, but I don't know if he went through a growth spurt or something, or he's not supposed to be going through a leap. Who knows? He might be going through his own kind of development, but he just all week has done something different that's new and exciting and fun and smart and intuitive even. I mean, he's just been so smart this week, and today was just one of those days where like just have so much love and adoration and admiration, and you're so proud. You're just so overcome with pride, and that was me today. Like I just was so thankful and so in love, and I'm having like a crazy flashback, or what's called a deja vu moment. I feel like there was another day I was going through this, but I just had a great day with my son. We all did. We just had a great day today. And of course he had his little moments, and we had that moment where he got hurt and everything, but there's just days where you just are hit with, wow, they are growing up so fast. I would love to take credit for the things that he says and does and all the cool little things he does, but it's like maybe I taught him it, but I don't know if it was like intentional. I never taught him the word thanks, because I'm more on the proper side. Like I don't like, if someone calls your name, I don't like you to say what. I like you to say yes or coming, or I don't like the word what. All other things that like when you're wanting to say thank you, you say thank you, not thanks. Or you say yes, not yep. Just little things like that. It's kind of, there's just little things, I don't know, that I feel is more proper or more is better manners, I guess. And so I always have taught him thank you. I've never intentionally tried to teach him the word thanks. Well, lately he's been saying thanks. He's pronouncing the TH, like he'll watch me say thanks, and he says it. It just shows that he watches me. I guess sometimes I'll say thanks to my husband, like, you know, when you just are like, oh, thanks. You know what I mean? Like they gave you something, oh thanks. I guess I don't always say thank you, but I want to teach him to always say the word thank you. Well, I guess we say thanks, and he's saying it. He's saying thanks, and it's so cute. He says hi. He'll say hi. He loves saying hi, dada. So he's like, hi, dada, every time he sees dada, and then would walk up to my mom or my dad and just be like, hi. And it's just so cute. It's so sweet. It's so, wow, my son is getting so big. And if you're a parent, like I said, you totally get where I'm coming from. Yeah, just a really good night. But then during bath time, he was standing there, and you know, we're all playing and everything, and he's standing there, and all of a sudden he just has to let some toots out. And I'm sorry, we say fart and we say butt in this house. I know people say behind or bum or whatever, but we just say fart and butt. There's no toots, it's a fart. So anyways, moving on. So anyways, he's standing there and he lets out some farts, and I'm like, oh crap, please do not poop. Because usually if he farts, most of the time, like a good 90% of the time, he's gonna do a number 2 with it. So I'm like, and I started like panicking, and I like grabbed like toilet paper and grabbed stuff, and thankfully at this moment I was trying to get him out of the bath, and so there's no water in there, and so he poops in the bathtub. And he's made this more of a habit now, and I think it's because we used to eat earlier and he would have time to like poop between dinner and taking a bath, but because we had dinner at my parents' house tonight, I guess he did poop after dinner, but I guess he had to go again, and he just let out a little bit in the bathtub, so I cleaned it up. It's like so weird. I get such anxiety certain days. I don't know. I just like get in my head and I just think of weird stuff. I don't really know if it's like hormones or what, but like I just get in my head, and don't mind me. Let me know, do you cut the tags off of your pillows? Because I think most people do, but for some reason I like never do. Well, first I was like reading something in our HOA that like makes me livid. Everyone got it. Like people, I saw like someone announce that they were pregnant, and it was someone who was like, I want to say that she was pregnant while I was pregnant. I want to say her son is maybe like, I don't even know, maybe 4 months older than my son. I know it could be, maybe he's a little bit older, but I feel like he's like 4 to 5 months older than my son. And she's announcing that she's pregnant, and there's a couple other women who have announced that they were pregnant, who were pregnant while I was. And it like kind of gives me like all the emotions. Like I would not mind having a second baby now. Like I say that, but like my parents, like all of the grandparents have asked, like, when are you having another one? And I think they just ask just to kind of make conversation now that you're a parent, like, is it that hard to where you don't want any more and stuff like that? And if you were to ask me when my son was first born, I said he was gonna be an only child. Like, I swore by it. I was not gonna have another kid. Like, he was an only child. And then now, like, I have such like a desire for another one. I don't know, but at the same time, like, the thought of actually getting pregnant like terrifies me. And that's how it was when I first, like, when I was trying for my son, the thought of actually trying terrified me. But I like really wanted, you know, to get pregnant. So we're not trying now. My husband's not ready. And to be honest, like, if you were to sit down and right now ask me, would you like to? I probably would have to like rationally think, okay, when's a good time to start trying? Because would I want to now? I don't know. Like, having all of these different emotions, because like I would like to have another one, but like at the same time, I'm so obsessed with my son. Like, I'm so addicted to him and I want to give him every second of every minute of my time. And the thought of having to share that time with a newborn literally makes me like want to throw up.
Y'all, I'm like legit losing my brain right now. Some people are just super dumb. Like, trying to leave the Target parking lot. Oh, by the way, let me start the vlog. It is Sunday. We are out shopping right now. I wanted to still go to another TJ Maxx and see if I could find a planner, and I went to a different Target. And both of which, well, the other TJ Maxx, I did find some planners. Is it the one that I really wanted? Probably not. I got a drawing rack. So I saw Tiffany Beeston talking about this drawing rack last night, actually, in her like kitchen gadget video. And it's a brilliant idea. I had never really thought of these before, and I just happened to find it at TJ Maxx. And they're usually like, when I was looking online, they were like $30 at like Amazon. So I just went ahead and got it at TJ Maxx. So did that, and then ran to Target. Target had earrings that I needed. I've been wanting like new earrings for my second and third hole. The ones I've been wearing in there are like square, and I don't like square earrings. I don't like square like stones at all. I like circle. My husband's at home. I just went ahead and let him have some time to himself, because I get time to myself, but I don't know if he really ever does. So it's like, you know what? I feel like getting out of the house. He was exhausted, so I wanted him to relax. And so we got out. He brought us like hash browns and coffee this morning. He always goes out on like Saturdays or a Sunday to go get us like hash browns and coffee, and we just have like a really good breakfast. I finished my coffee though. He got Starbucks this morning because we had like, I guess, extra money on our Starbucks gift card. So he went there, and I'm telling you guys, I am not feeling Starbucks at all. They're raising the prices and their coffee is getting awful. Of course I'm gonna go there once pumpkin spice is back, because I literally just crave their pumpkin spice, because Dunkin' sucks. Actually, there's not really a place I like other than Starbucks.
Hey guys, it is Monday, and we pretty much just spent the day hanging out, and we got some errands done, and now little man's getting a bath. I don't know what the deal is, but he poops in the tub like constantly now. It's so frustrating. Usually we let him, well, actually he played a while, so I don't know what it is. Anyway, that's all I talk about is poop. We just got done cleaning poop out of the tub. It's so much fun. Good morning, guys. My hair like just gets cuter and cuter every day. It is Tuesday. We are getting breakfast ready. I have some packages I need to package up. I have some I need to like send myself. I have some I need to get ready to send to Amazon. Just all the different things. The little one took a nap. I'm actually pretty good with the length of time. He took like, I think it was like an hour and like 25 minutes. So he's all cuddled up on my blanket. You're so sweet. Oh, honey, you're so sweet. Yeah, good boy. Hi. He likes to see himself, so when he looks at himself, I can't tell if he's in frame. You're funny. Is that you? Is that you? He like was totally meant to be in front of a camera, I guess. He's in that stage where he's gonna scream as I'm talking. So he stops playing with my toes. Yes, you're playing with my toes. Those are mommy's toes. She's been stepping on the floor with those toes. Yeah. You guys, I am like struggling. I'm like editing a vlog right now, and every time I edit a vlog, all I talk about is how I'm struggling with naps. I'm struggling, and some days are like total victories. I get him to nap. I get him to do what I need him to do. Like, he's in a great mood, and then there's days like today where he just isn't, and I don't know what to do. I don't know why his entire life so far has been such a struggle with naps. Always. Forever. I've yet to find the skill. I hear everyone says, oh, my baby just ends up crashing, or oh, I had such a strict schedule, my baby just sticks on that schedule. I've heard all of these things, and they're all things I've tried. I've tried letting him go until he crashed. That doesn't work. I've tried putting him on a schedule. That has yet to work. The only thing that works is bedtime. It is so hard to get him to nap. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he has, I don't know. And it's so frustrating because he napped great earlier, which is fine. If he wants to do one nap a day, that's fine, as long as he's not fussy the second half of the day, because he usually wants to nap earlier on, and then the second half of the day, he's up for such a long time that he's just so mean. There's just no other way to say it. He's just so mean about things, and I'm struggling with it. So I'm trying to figure out different skills. I'm trying to figure out what to do, but I am struggling. And I know, be consistent. Put him to bed at the same time every day. Do the same type of routine to get him to bed. I know these things. Fortunately, it's just not working. Like, he usually has like a ballpark range that I usually can successfully get him down to a nap, but it's not always. It doesn't always work. Like, I just don't know the right answer. And that's the biggest problem I'm having. Like, how do I get to decide when someone else sleeps? I was starting to watch a little bit of YouTube just so I could like chill, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's because I would love to be pregnant again or what, but I find myself getting almost jealous when other women are announcing that they're pregnant, or they are pregnant, or they're posting pregnancy videos, especially first-time moms. And I don't know what it is. It is so bizarre, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I like miss my pregnancy or what, but like I literally almost feel jealous. I think it's because, I mean, I went for a year where that was like everything. Like, pregnancy was my entire everything. I don't know. And I don't know, it's so bizarre. Like, I would love to be pregnant again and have another baby. Like, I would love that. I literally would have 12 kids. I loved being pregnant. It was easily like the best year of my life. 9 months of my life, if you will, but it was the best. And I guess that might be why I'm so weird with this. If any of you other moms have ever gone through this, let me know. We probably will only try for 2 total, and if we have any more, we have more, but we will really probably only try for 2. And so I feel like my next pregnancy is gonna be so emotional. The pregnancy, the labor, the delivery, everything's gonna be so, my postpartum is probably gonna be so emotional, because in my head I'll think it's the last one. I don't know, this is just super weird to talk about. I feel like such an idiot, but there's gotta be other women who can relate, and I'm only saying this because there's gotta be someone else who can relate and feels the same. So we're just gonna hang out and watch Despicable Me until we pass out. So we will chat with you guys tomorrow. Guys, I am headed to pick up a package. Something was sent to an Amazon locker. I stayed up until 3 last night, maybe even later. Amazon locker is probably one of the coolest things. I had never done it before, but I was intrigued, and I felt like this would be a good time to do it. You know what time it is. I put my son down for his nap, so he is with his Padre. I ended up having a phone tripod sent to me. So this is from the brand CamiSafe, Innovation for Life. It is a tripod. I thought it was just a phone tripod. So you guys know I have a tripod for my camera. I use it all the time. It is so convenient having a tripod for your camera. Man, this is like legit. This is like super heavy duty. It's kind of like rubber, so you can like bend it onto stuff. Oh, this would work for the camera. I officially have 2. Okay, so if you guys want to know, this does work for the camera as well, because it has the little screw top. So they should market it for cameras as well, but it only says phone. So it's for cameras, GoPro, and your phone. So, oh, this one's so much nicer. So the tripod I bought like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it's really, really good. Has held up. Really, really great product. I've never really liked the way that the phone
adapter was, it was so hard to open. Another problem that I had with that tripod is if you wanted to turn, here, I'll show you guys in a second, I'm putting the thing on. If you wanted to turn it sideways on that tripod, you couldn't do that. This one you can. So like the tripod I had at home, I wasn't able to do it this way. And so sometimes I had to take my own bump shots. So I would put it on a tripod, and you guys, I had to literally, because the tripod has to be like this, I would have to wrap the legs. I used to use, my husband's bar was right there. Oh, and here's a little remote, so you use the clicker. I have a clicker with my last tripod as well, but you use the clicker to take a photo. I used to wrap the legs around, I think it was like a rum bottle or some sort of bottle, to have the tripod sideways so that I could take the specific photo that I wanted. So that was something I never understood from the last one. I'm not exaggerating. This is probably one of my favorite products I have gotten in like a really, really long time. I feel like sometimes like just weird nonsense happens in life, and like obviously I'm not going to get into like specifics, but like there's just sometimes there's just things that need to happen so that you can move forward and do better. And this is referring to so much in my life. There's just so much that has changed in the last so many years. Like my career, although I've done the same thing, gosh, how long have I been doing this career? I probably should know the answer to that. I don't know, just a lot of things have changed. And so I feel like sometimes things happen that need to happen in order to progress and move forward. I've gotten so comfortable with just like how my life is. And I've noticed that there's just different parts of it that has just been, I've just been a little bit too comfortable. I haven't wanted to put my best foot forward. I think I just hit a part in my life where I was just getting comfortable and I was just getting settled and I was just getting a little bit too comfortable. Instead of just getting comfortable, I feel like it's super important to nurture that and to continue to do better. This is so bizarre. My phone's been doing this a ton lately. It just stops recording, just stops doing what it was doing before. But yeah, this just goes for a lot of different areas of life. It has to go for your marriage, being a mom, being a daughter, being a family member. I don't know. It's so important to just nurture and build even the things that are so rock solid, because there's a few things in my life that are so rock solid that I just kind of will put to the side because I'm like, well, I don't need to work on that because that's so solid. But no, like, yeah, you have to work on these things. So anyway, just major eye opener. I'm probably not making any sense because I'm like all over the place.
All right, so today we went to the premium outlets, which we usually don't go to. I don't really like them that much. I like the Prime better. Little man is taking a bath, and then we are gonna catch up on The Bachelorette, although we pretty much already know the ending because we saw a spoiler and I'm pretty sure it's real. My husband and I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I really, really am. And I cannot wait to take a shower because we were sweating our butts off today. I had my hair looking all cute and then had to put it up because it's disgusting.